Hey everyone, it's your girl TeraMichelle. Welcome to or welcome back to my channel, Opinionated Scents, our safe space to discuss all things fragrance, whether we like them or not. I got caught in the rain again, so it's going to be frizzy hair today. I don't care. Let's jump right into the video. Today we are discussing sexy spring fragrances. Now, the majority of these fragrances you can absolutely wear all year round, no harm, no foul. But these just fit for the cool, crisp spring air and moving right along into the warmer days, the warmer nights. I absolutely love these fragrances. They work very well for date night. You guys know I already did that list, but these just are overwhelmingly sexy to me without trying to be. That's just the way they vibe with me. First up on this list, we're going to be talking about Britney Spears' Private Show. That's right, I'm talking about Britney Spears. Yes, Britney is a celebrity, and this is a celebrity perfume, but so what? When it's good, it's good. It's the whipped cream in this. It's the coffee. It's the dulce de leche. I absolutely love this. And anytime a fragrance has or touts whipped cream, if you can pick it up, it just gives it this like creaminess, like this sweet creaminess that's perfect, not too much. So this is just so sexy to me. Britney killed the game with this one. Next on the list is another celebrity fragrance. This one is With Love from Paris Hilton. This is such a beautiful use of wild jasmine and lily of the valley. I absolutely love the green apple and the kiwi in this as well. Y'all know I love me some kiwi and some green apple. There's also some woody notes in here. So Paris really did a great job with this one. I had never heard of this before. I happened to just be shopping, needed to add something else to my cart to avoid shipping, that ridiculous thing that we do. It was very inexpensive. I am a fan of Paris Hilton's fragrance line, Eris being my favorite, but this one is just fruity and edible like. Perfect amount of florals, perfect amount of fruit, blended beautifully. Yes, a celebrity fragrance can be blended well. The ones I own all fit that category because I don't do chaos. Whether you're a celebrity, niche, or designer, I don't care. You have to show me that you know what you're doing when you're making something. So With Love, again from Paris Hilton, this is one that's just going to work very well in the spring. If you are a vanilla lover, you're the girl who just loves everything about vanilla and the simplicity of it, not necessarily needing something too complex, too spicy, too much. This one, I think you'll love. This is Serendipitous from Serendipity 3. This is just a beautiful, simplistic vanilla fragrance. If you like La Vanilla, Pure Vanilla, if you like Molinard's Vanille, this is going to give you that vibe of just a really pretty, well done vanilla fragrance. Now I have to top this one up every 3 to 4 hours, but that's okay. It's inexpensive. I got it on Lucky Scent. And while I don't think it's going to be a repurchase because I find myself being one who really reaches for the more complex vanilla, I'm glad I have this and I'm going to go ahead and get some use out of it. So again, that's Serendipitous from Serendipity 3. Jean-Paul Gaultier says it's jasmine, it's pear, and it's honey. So I'm going to take him at his word. This is Scandale I Peri. Guys, she's so good. She's so good. Baby. If you're looking for something that is extremely sexy and edible, this is the one that you want to go for. I love the Scandal line. I really do. The original being my favorite, but I Peri is so, why do I roll my R's with that? Whatever. This one is so pretty and perfect for date night. You're going to just listen. It's a whole vibe. If you're looking for sexy, you're looking for super feminine, you are looking for something that, again, is going to entice and invite whomever you're dating or whoever you're significantly bound to, this is it. And it's not too expensive. Sometimes it's a little scarce to find. It's sold out here or not carried here anymore. Jean Paul Gaultier fragrances tend to be like that here in the States. But again, if you're using gray sites or even a couple of Canadian or French sites, you're going to find this one. So if you've tried the others, this is not the deep, dark, rich honey that you're going to get with the original Scandal or Scandal by Night. This one is lighter. It is beautiful for spring. You can really wear it all year round, but we're talking sexy spring fragrances. So again, Scandal, I Peri from Jean Paul Gaultier. This next fragrance is from the house of Nina Ricci, and it is one that I actually sold when I owned it previously. However, something about it stuck with me, and I actually repurchased it just based off of scent memory. Once my palette started to change, something in me said, you know, let's revisit that. I think we'll actually like it, and so I did. This is Nina Ricci's L'Extase, and this whole line is really good, except the Caresse des Roses. Not so much. It's a very synthetic rose, and I just don't need that type of rose in my collection. And while this is a rose fragrance as well, again, there's so many other florals and fruits in this, and it just pulls deep, dark, and sexy to me. Very sweet, very seductive, but you need to know that the person that you're dating is into fruity florals, because that is what this is. But baby, it just has so much depth to it. This is one that just intrigues me now, whereas it used to just be utter chaos to me. I really enjoy this fragrance. So Nina Ricci L'Extase. Oh, I love her. This next fragrance I owe to Limelight Lass. She brought it up. I'd heard about it years ago, never paid attention, but the way she talked about it made me feel like I needed it. This is a very inexpensive fragrance, and I friggin' love it. This is Loverdose Red Kiss by Diesel. They pulled this heart right out of my chest, y'all. I absolutely love this fragrance. It's probably one of my favorite black currant cacao pod type of fragrances, where you're going to get some fruitiness, but you're going to get extreme sexiness from this. And I always love when a fragrance touts sugar as a note, and you get it in here. It's just, it's so sexy to me. A little spicy. It comes across with a little bit of a kick. So much heart, so much soul and personality and depth that, man. But now it doesn't smell niche or like, you know, look, it was earth-shattering for me because I wasn't expecting this thing here to just hit me the way that it did. It turns me on. When I wear this, I feel like, like nothing can go wrong today, especially not in love. This is just, you know, that's my boo thing. It was the blueberry, tonka bean, and whipped cream that drew me into this. When it came to this collection, this one and the emerald stole my heart. Yes, I'm going to jump over to KKW, and we're going to talk about Blue Sapphire. Man, listen, this blue is everything in the world to me. And Chloe did her thing with this. I had to remember the girl's name. Lord help me. So this has the blueberry and the tonka bean and the whipped cream, and it's just so pretty, y'all. It is. Yes, Lord. I wish it projected more, and I wish it lasted longer, but that's okay. I have no problems topping this up. This is not an expensive fragrance, but it is so good for cuddle nights, for date nights, for intimacy. It just works for me. So again, that is KKW's Blue Sapphire from their Diamonds 2 collection, I do believe. This next fragrance is one I did not expect to like as much as I do. I love her. I don't care what anybody says. She does smell like some of the other flankers if you mix them together. If you do Flower Bomb Midnights and Nectar, it's a vibe. However, I still like her. The peach, the vine, the vanilla bean, the orchid. This is Flower Bomb Ruby Orchid from the House of Victor and Rolf. She's beautiful. When I hauled her, when I talked about her, she immediately reminded me of something for sexy date night, for sexy whenever. If your vibe is to entice, make this girl one in your arsenal. Just my suggestion. The last 4 fragrances on my list share a very beautiful note in common. This is a note that I really do believe is my favorite note in fragrances overall. I have a favorite gourmand note and floral note and fruity note, but I think I would take this note over all of them. And it shows in this list. So we are going to talk about, first up, Guerlain Musk 12. For the longest, this was my favorite musk fragrance. It does sit very close to the skin, but again, if we're talking about sexy, then sometimes that's what you want. You want to be sexy for yourself because you're going to smell you, but you also want to be sexy for that person that you actually want to be close to you, not for everyone else in the room. And that's exactly what Guerlain's Musk 12 is going to give you. It sits close to the skin. After you spray it, if you spray it like at work in your office is going to smell of it, probably for a good 20 to 30 minutes where it's projecting nicely. But it does quickly turn into a come a little closer type of fragrance where if people are within your like 3-foot circle, they're going to smell you. The closer they get, the stronger it is. And it mixes with me, with my body chemistry so well. I just literally obsess about this. Again, that's Guerlain Musk 12. Next up, we're going to be talking about one from the House of Juliet Has a Gun. This is called Musk Invisible, which it took me a couple of wears and then I was hooked. I will never not have this perfume unless they stop making it and I cannot get my hands on it. This is the epitome of sexy. I've told you before, I think a man could probably wear this too, but it is not masculine. It is just sexy and beautiful. The musk is done so well. Again, another one that sits closer to the skin. Now it's louder than the Guerlain Musk 12, but it still isn't something that is just going to knock everybody out. You will have a scent bubble. You will have a scent trail. The sillage is very nice on me for about 4 hours. But after that, it starts to die down and become one of those inviting fragrances where the person is going to need to be really close in order to smell it. And when it comes to my musk fragrances, I like it that way. I want you as close as possible. I'm just saying. Next up, we're going to talk about my favorite musk fragrance of all time on this earth. It is a dream. It's a raspberry musk fragrance. I've been talking about her for so long, and so many of you have purchased her based off my recommendation. I'm so glad you love her the way that I do. This is Trésor La Nuit Musk Diamant, the white or pearl diamond. This is my baby. Oh, she's my baby. Girl, honey. That's all I can say with her. If you like musk, I mean a very delicate, a very feminine, a very sensual musk with raspberry. She's just perfection. And I'm loving that more and more people are catching on. There's so many people who are just now getting her. It blows my mind because she's been out for a minute. Not for like eons, but maybe like 2020, I think, something like that. And she's fantastic. So if you haven't tried her, I think she's blind by worthy. But that's because I know I love her, and I did Blind by her and it was a hit for me. But again, if you're kind of funny with raspberry or kind of funny with the musk, then get your nose on it first if you can. Last but not least, I'm going to talk to you about what may quite possibly be the sexiest perfume in my collection. From the house of Narciso Rodriguez, he just did this thing. This is Musk Noir for her. It's the suede. It's the suede. I have reviewed her. If you have not seen that review, go and check it out. I am in love with her. She was a love at first sniff. There's something about the suede note in here. There's something in the makeup of this that makes me feel, honestly, like there's pheromones designed specifically for me. I cannot explain to you why or how this fragrance means so much to me, how it does it for me. But Narciso Rodriguez, Musk Noir for her. I hope you enjoyed this quick little video going over some of my sexiest fragrances for spring. Leave me a comment and tell me what your sexiest spring fragrances are. I am always about the life of finding something that is just inviting and enticing and intoxicating. Please don't forget to click the like button. Also subscribe to the Terra Squad. Join the family. I love to have you here. And select that notification bell so that you never miss any of my future uploads. Thanks so much for spending time with me. I cannot wait to see you guys in the comments. And until then, bye.